Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Oh my god. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video I will be swatching my new Touch markers. By the way, they are a really good brand. I have never had their markers, but I've heard they are pretty good, which is why we're gonna try them. And this is a custom set that I kind of picked out myself at a place called Texas Art Supply. Pretty sweet. Anyways, I picked out these random colors that all work as skin tones, so I had a variety, because if you don't know, Art Supply, things like whenever you get a giant pack of markers, like my Ohuhu markers, they never come with good skin colors, so you always have to buy a separate pack. So I got these amazing beings, which we are going to swatch today and try out and see if they work. And after we swatch it, we're going to make sure it looks nice on this drawing. Yay! Ignore that. Alright. Anyways, let's get to swatching. Oh wait, actually, first we have to open these. One of them is already open because, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, let's see how satisfying this can get. Or unsatisfying, who knows. Already starting off unsatisfying. Alright, hold up. Okay. Rip. Ooh. Satisfying until the end when it just did not work. Alright, that was nice. Trash pile over here. 2 down. 4 to go. Where is it? Okay. Maybe this one will just work somehow. Rip the top off. And go for random places and see if it works. Alright, you know what? I'll skip until we get this done, because this might take like 30 minutes. Alright, y'all, this is the last one. Finally. Alright, these are all unwrapped now, and we are going to swatch them. I chose these particularly because of the color, because I have like one skin tone and it's kind of dying. Yeah, just like really dying, in other words. So we are going to, that's why I got these. And also in the next few days, and by the end of the week, I will have another video of swatching my new marker set, because like all my Ohuhus are dying. The ones that I don't use very often are not dying, and I wonder why, because I don't use them very often. But that's because they're the ugly colors. So we'll have those and my new marker set. And my new marker set is double the amount of markers of my Ohuhu set, which is 60. So I'll have 120 markers plus a colorless blender and a free little notepad thing with it. So, yay! Let's get to this. Let's get to swatching. That's what I meant to say. Okay. Let's do this one first. Oh yeah, and these are brush and chisel tip. Touch brand. I highly recommend. Unless they somehow don't work during this video, then I do not recommend. So let's get to swatching. Whoa, it's so smooth. I feel like this is one of the lighter colors, which is why I feel like it's not showing up very brightly. Oh. Okay, it looks more pink in real life than it does on the screen. Just gonna say that right now. On screen it actually looks like a skin color. In real life, it looks kind of like a neon pink almost. A neon flesh tone pink. Alright, that's not a pleasant sound, but you hear it with a lot of markers, so. We're just gonna do this with like every marker, because why not? Oh yeah, and I will be, like, what's it called? Whatever this is, the number, the number, however they organize it, where they have the numbers that say which color it is, I will be writing with an 05 micron pen, because, you know, it's a pretty sweet pen. So, R136 blush. And I would usually make my swatches smaller, but there's only like 6 of these, so we'll probably be fine. Alright, let's try and do like a satisfying color fade, or increase, I guess. Alright, let's go. More trash. Alright, let's speed this up a little so this video isn't like 10 hours long. And there we go. My markers have been swatched, and as you can see, I already messed up in the first like 3 with the color fade, or opposite fade, whatever you want to call it. And so now it's kind of ruined. And also down here, just ignore this one line. It was not meant to be there. Anyways, these are my skin tones. Mainly these 5, and then this is sort of a blush, and it looks nice added on to these. Actually, I should probably add that. Well, it looks nice added on to the first 2 or 3, and the others it kind of, I don't know. We'll see. Blush. Blush. We'll see how the blush reacts, or how the other markers react to being blushed. Alright. As you can see, I kind of did the top of this row. Anyways, now that we have this done, I am going to start coloring this with our new skin tones. Alright. Alright. So this is going to be on here. But first I have to pick which one. So, in this video, I've already said this multiple times, but I'm going to explain it again in more detail. In this video, I will be coloring this person's skin, which is not actually very much of her right now, but I will be coloring in her skin with one of these options and trying to use as many as possible, maybe. But then in my next video, or most likely what's going to be my next video, or at least my next art video, which will be swatching my new 120 set of whatever brand markers they are, I already forgot. I will be using those markers to color in the rest of her. So stay tuned for that, which will be later, so yay. Alright, let's see. For her, I'll probably use one of these two, I'll probably do this one because then I'll be able to use these three really as like shaders, these two as blush, and this one as like a really dark shader. Alright. Gonna set this up. Blush. Blush. 134 and 113 as highlighters. 114 is the real thing, and shader. Blush, highlight, skin, shade. Kind of crazy right now, but oh no. If I just made you dizzy, I am sorry. Let's put this down. This. Alright. So, the first thing we're going to do is color this in with a lighter color. I'm going to assume this one is the lighter color. Let's just hope. Alright. Okay. I don't know if I chose the lighter color or not, but we're going with it. And thankfully, I put my bleed sheets under because you don't know how many drawings in this sketchbook I have colored without a bleed sheet, and I have wasted like almost half of this sketchbook. This sketchbook isn't that old, and I only have like 10 pages left in it. And it's a pretty thick sketchbook, so kind of disappointing. That's okay though. Alright, I'll skip ahead, or yeah, we'll speed this up a little until I get into detail. I'll be back. Alright, I finished the first layer, which was this peanut color. There you go, now you can see it. BR113 peanut. This was the first layer, and so when you start drawing it, if you're doing it pretty quickly, it looks kind of scratchy, but it really blends out, which is nice if you just give it a minute. And so I'm happy with this. But now let's get into shading and a little bit more detail. So I'll speed this up now. I know I said that last time, but I decided that it would probably be better to speed this part up instead of skipping it, so you could see how I shaded. Alright. Alright, we are back, and I have to say that I am impressed. I did like 5 million layers on this because I was getting used to these markers and I didn't really know how to use them. And they didn't bleed at all. Like, you can see it through the next page, but it doesn't go on to the next page, which surprised me a lot. But I'm still not going to risk it next time I do it either. But anyways, I do have to say that these markers are really nice. They go on easily and they're really smooth when you're drawing on it, on paper. And they say they are pretty good on like any kind of like paper, wood, watercolor paper, fabric, whatever. I'm not sure if that's true, but that's what it says, or that's what it said at the store. And I'm excited to try that out. Also, one bad thing that I have to say, which like a lot of people wouldn't care about, but does kind of bother me sometimes, or some artists when they're doing touch-ups, is that once you let it dry, and then if you go back over, it usually doesn't blend back in with that layer once it already dries. So you kind of have to work quickly and stay in one area, finish that area first, then go to the next area. Otherwise, it doesn't blend in. But if you work quick enough in one area, then it looks really nice and it blends in. As you can see, the head, it looks kind of nice on camera, sort of, not really. the cheeks are like sunburnt and look like ovals. But basically, I went to go do touch-ups just to see how well that would work, because this was experimenting. And it didn't work the best, so I tried to blend it in, which meant recoloring the whole face again, which made it kind of darker. And also then I tried to add blush to see how that would work, just because, you know, it's an experiment and we gotta see how well these things work, because it's kind of like a review. That technically is a review. And so it worked, but it would definitely take some practice to actually make it look nice. Anyways, I definitely do recommend touch markers. They are a bit more expensive than Ohuhu, or like, what I was trying to say before my phone died was that I would definitely recommend these to any beginner artists and like in the middle artists. If you are like an expert artist, one, I don't know why you're watching this, and two, you could probably still use these if you have like really good technique. Otherwise, I would probably recommend some other markers, but these are definitely good markers. So probably a 4 out of 5, like most markers. But still, a 4 out of 5 is my rating. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for when I come back and color the rest of this masterpiece in my next art video.